Hello and welcome back to Magical Diary. Damn it. This basic help thing keeps coming up every time I do anything. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna resume with whoever I'm playing as. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. Gasp! I peek through the gap to see who's inside. It's my roommate. Who else would it be? It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothing, probably putting her laundry away. Wait a minute, that's Virginia's dresser she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our roommate's stuff? I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Go find Virginia. I don't know what's going on here, but if Ellen is poking around in our stuff, Virginia deserves to know about it. Luckily, she's not hard to find. I could see her down at the end of the hall. I start to rush over to her, then change my mind and try to move more quietly so as not to attract too much attention, and end up doing sort of a bunny hop down the hallway. Mary? Shh, come with me and don't make any noise. I grabbed her hand and dragged her back to our doorway where I point inside. Ellen is now pulling a notebook out from under Virginia's bed. What are we looking at? She's going through our things. Why would she do that? Honestly, I have no idea because I don't know. I have no idea. Do you keep anything weird in your dresser? Jewelry? Magic wands? Pet frog? I would hope it's a pet frog. No? Why would I? Well, you grew up a witch. I don't know what sort of things you might have. Maybe she's curious too. This is silly. Hey, Ellen! Oh. Hi. What are you up to? I was just cleaning up in here. Oh, you're the one who's been picking up after me. Huh? I thought we had brownies or something. William never said anything about room service, but he's pretty neat normally, so he might not have noticed. Mary here saw you opening my dressers and thought you were spying or something. It's okay. You were just looking out for me, right? Virginia puts her arm around each of our shoulders, pulling us in sort of a group hug. Aww, that's adorable. That's what roommates are for. This game is the best in the world. So you're not mad that I moved your stuff? Why should I be? I hate cleaning. Mom always does it for me at home. When I get my own place, it'll probably turn into a scary monster cave full of junk unless I find some real brownies to take care of it for me. That'll probably happen to me too. It's gonna be so messy. I guess it all worked out then. I think we learned a lot about magic and a little bit about ourselves. Virginia's too messy and Ellen is too neat, so together we're just right. There's still not 3 beds in here. There's 2 desks and 2 beds, but there's 3 people that live in this room. I don't understand. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed and find what 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, money's here. Oh, that money meter's gonna go up. Each envelope is $5. The weekly spending and allowance for Iris Academy students. That is... I hope you can't hear my squeaky chair. That is not a lot of money. Maybe the on-campus stuff isn't very expensive. If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? Because you'll spend it. I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once. Then run out and complain. I mean, people would do that, to be fair. Well, that might teach people to plan ahead. Maybe some people aren't as responsible as you, Ellen, you judger. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you gotta save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall. What? What? They're at a... Aren't they at like a secret magic school? How do they go to the mall? I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at stuff other than school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream and penny candy. Okay, nowhere sells penny candy anymore. And really big cinnamon cookies, and I'm pretty sure cinnamon cookies are just snickerdoodles. Unless there's like a special cinnamon cookie. I could be wrong. That's a creepy expression. We get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying, nerd? We have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Mary? Go to the mall. I bet that'll reduce my stress. Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Oh god, my mouse, it's disconnecting. Get Okay. Great, Ellen. I guess it's okay, but I had to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Yes, Mother. She's basically your mother. Sorry for that yawn. I'm really tired. Students are lining up outside of school waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that'll shuttle between here and the local shopping center. What the hell? Isn't this... Are you trying to keep this magic school a little bit more secret? Come on, we can ride together. Yay. Wait a minute. What is it? We're still in uniform. So? Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? No, capes are cool. Nah. Just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween. This game brings the humor. Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose it's what we're supposed to do. Okay, I need a sip of water. My throat's very dry. The mall is not very large or very crowded, at least where I'm standing. Witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Question mark? Okay, that place does coffee and pastries. They have fresh fruit, and that one does baked potatoes. Is there just a specific shop for baked potatoes? That's awesome. Does Sasha go there? Never mind. There's a gift shop, but there's the cafe. Are all these stores magical? No, why would they be? No, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? Games Arcade, of course. There are only a few old-style video games with joystick and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things that give out tickets for prizes, and a surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. The coolest. Claw machine. So I sights at a cute stuffed rabbit, insert my money and maneuver the claw until it's above the prize. Stress increased by what? Oh god. What? I fail at the claw game and just go home, I guess. There's nothing left for me at that mall. On Sunday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today, so that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which just makes me realize I miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorm, so I can't call home. Dad promised me he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no computers, no television. It doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today, it makes me feel restless. I think I'll go outside. It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something rather than keep walking and risk another collision. But while the flowers and paved walkways are nice, what I'm really looking for is something a little more open. Ooh, this is a nice area. I followed the pathway from the main building towards grassy fields. We could play games out here. If we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team. You should join a sports team. Or no, sports club. Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up. Oh, shit, son. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Yeah, both my roommates are. What? Why wouldn't your roommates be girls? I don't think there's co-ed dorms. They specifically said there's a boy dorm and a girl dorm. I pause in mid-step. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? That could be a problem eventually. Jeez! Shit's getting real. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Well, maybe more of us should drop out. What? The other way would be more fun. What are they talking about? Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll come up with some crazy stuff. I'm just going to walk away. That's probably the best solution, actually. At the end of the week, I get a chance to organize my thoughts and belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far. Inventory diary next week. Inventory! I have no spells. Lame. Diary. Red magic. Done. Next week. Morning assembly. Oh, cool. Once again, we are all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning. Only this time, there are even more people here. Is it the meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me. Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a teacher. What? Oh, cool. It's William, our new best buddy. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I'm your incoming senior class president. Cool. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. What? Welcome to freshman initiation. This doesn't seem like the school would allow this. A magical initiation ritual. Are they hazing? Before we start, I'm required to give you some safety information. Cool. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go see a teacher immediately. I would hope so. Now, all you freshmen, please light up, one at a time. Come on up on stage, announce your name and where you come from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. This all sounds against school rules. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met. Some names are new. Suki Sato. God damn it. Anime. Hogwarts. Jamal Mir. Okay. Pastel Rao. Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. I mean, at least they're thorough. According to this, we're required to memorize the names of the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as sir or lady, whatever. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. What does that even mean? You can't just shrink. Do you have to, like, bend down? That would be hard for me. I'm like 6'1". We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with... Wait, William's at the podium again. Which just interrupted mid-reading the rules. Now, as well as reserving and honoring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of one particular senior. Okay, this definitely sounds against school rules. How is he allowed to have this assembly? Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. This sounds highly against the rules. So it is anime Hogwarts, because no one at Hogwarts follows the rules either. Stand and wait, and we will choose. He steps away from the podium while the freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking and prodding and calling out orders. You're taller than me, freshman. Get down on the ground. Wow, this is dark. Don't turn away from me, freshman. I see your back. This is weird. I don't like it. Alan and I end up kneeling back to back and watching as the sharks circle. You. I look up and see Damien. Yes! Standing over me. Of course he's an upperclassman, and this must be what he was saying what would happen the next week. Mary Sue, I think you should be mine. I want to be yours. Okay. Stand up. But then I might be taller. It's alright. You're with me. Oh, you don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters. Okay, now this is creepy. Here, take my hand. I'll help you up. Take his hand. With Damien's help, I climb to my feet. Come on, I'll walk you to the door. You need to stay by me until you get out of the sight of the other seniors. Then you can play the rest of your week in peace. Oh, is it gonna be chill? What happens for the rest of the week? More of the same, mostly. They'll boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everyone hugs and makes up. This sounds against the rules, like, on so many different levels. Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You need to learn if you're going to keep up. I'd suggest studying blue magic this week. Cool. No, she said this is out of order. Just a suggestion, when I give you an order, you'll know. Creepy. That's super creepy. I will turn up giving you some instructions later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of a hard time. That's true. He can't break the tradition of being mean to lower classmen. He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek. Good luck, Mary. Now I think he's creepy, but handsome. With a wave, he leaves me on my own. So what should I do this week? Well, he said study blue magic, so I'm going to take 2 blue magic classes. And PE, green, white, done. Activity, blue magic. Snape! Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. A flurry of robes as students scramble for seats. Here you'll be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change, that is altering what's already there, not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, or to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movement through intervening space. It's magic. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid, all things can be changed, yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. You'll see what you're worth. I'm gonna slip in and out of voices like all the time. So much stress. I'm walking back to my room when I hear someone yelling up ahead. Lower, freshman. Yes, Lady Angela. Angela bends their knees, but the other girl follows suit. You're still too tall. Lower. This is just bullying. Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. I can't make her stop, but I feel like I had to do something. Hey, leave her alone, Isobel. Is she yours? She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now. Whatever. Sorry about that, kids. People like to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with the others, just let me know. Thanks. The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding. Isobel seems nice. Are you okay? What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really? She's being bullied. I don't appreciate this. I follow Ellen into our room. Hey guys, how's the initiation so far? I'm not sure what the point is. Me neither. Hazing is weird. It's a bonding experience. No, it's not. It's bullying. How else would you know that you've grown up and become a real witch? That's not even a thing that happens. You don't grow up through bullying. By casting spells. Yes, that's how you become a witch. Casting spells and being magic. Whatever. So who'd you guys get for seniors? I got Balthazar Brundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him. Well, that's just rude. Your brother William. Ooh, Ellen's got William. Nice. Oh, that's great. He'll be good to you. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Damian Ramsey. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? He's evil. No, he's not. He's nice. What? Met him last week. He didn't seem so bad. Look at him. He's a demon. Well, that's just being racist. Don't judge by appearances. I can't believe you would judge someone by the color of their skin. It's not his fault he was born blue. That is so not the point. That is the point. You just said that. All you've said so far is that he looks bad. He's vicious. Do you know that? Has he actually done anything wrong, or is he just grumpy? If people were calling me evil all the time, I'd be grumpy too. Please don't yell. Whatever. You do what you want. Looks like there's a real problem with him. Tell me about it. She shrugs. It's just rumors anyway. He's your senior now. That was weird. This game's weird. I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Damien leaning against a wall. Well, hello there, Mary. Hi, sorry, can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I have to get him coffee right now. Who the hell's Big Steve? Well, he sort of growled it really. I want to meet Big Steve. Who do you belong to, me or Big Steve? Well, you, but... Well, then I think you have time to talk. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. This is creepy. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do. But I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of people. Oh, well, thanks. So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one would have to know about. This is super duper creepy. Like, I want you to write me a love... God damn it, anime. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with hearts and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I see you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation and a good souvenir for me too. Can God, my mouse keeps disconnecting. This is embarrassing. So unprofessional. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. Aw, maybe he's lonely. So you'll do it, right, freshman? I'll do it. Maybe people have been making fun of him his whole life, and he's just lonely. Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight, and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You'd better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. And maybe he's just a trickster. Maybe he's not that bad. But the way he presented that was super creepy. I learned a spell. I'm sitting at my desk staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently. Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound. Sorry. I flattened my hands on the desk's surface to try to keep from fidgeting and sigh. Are you doing homework? No, I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? Question mark. Not a real one! Exclamation mark. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter. But I have no idea what to say. Oh. Maybe you should just write, quote, Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. Nerd. Theater nerd. Even worse. Just kidding, it's fine. I don't think that counts as writing. Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poem exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So compare him to something unusual. Which of that one? I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty. That's good, sweet start. What did I just upgrade? Cute? Oh, I upgraded cute. Oh, I bet if I'd done the other thing I would have upgraded weird. If you were butter on the table with a bread basket, lots of people will want to take bits of you, but I want to keep all the butter for myself because it's delicious. Butter gets all over my fingers and makes them slippery when I lick. This is weird. I'm not sure how to finish that sentence. I think you've said enough already. Are you sure? Well, I suppose you could finish with, I'm thinking of you. Okay. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have a good love letter handwriting though, and I don't have any cutesy stationery. I do. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? Thanks. I hand her I'm doing this in such a, non-caring way. I hand her my scribbled version, and she produces a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think he'll know if I don't? Ignore that. I don't know, there might be a spell for it. I guess I have to then. Ellen copies my love letter. I actually did air quotes right then. And I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. I do not want a paper cut on my lip. Now I can deliver this thing and forget about it. What? Oh, I didn't even get stronger. RNG! No! Oh yeah, she's cool. When I arrive in the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. Aww. Today you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it can last you for centuries. Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. Oh, she's so cool. One of the students make a scoffing noise. Boy, if it can heal, it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way quickly? Why would you want to do that? Yeah, why would you want to do that, huh? Because you don't like the life in front. Oh my god, that was dark! Well, if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time. Ooh! Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. So you'd better get started. Aw, best teacher. God damn. I hear someone outside. Sounds like someone's crying. Huh? Ellen? What's wrong? Is one of the seniors picking on you again? What? That letter, the love letter I helped you write, someone gave it to Professor Grabiner? Why? What? And then he did a spell to find out who wrote it, so he blamed me and he wouldn't listen, so now I have detention, and I've never had detention in my life. Why would you get detention for writing a love letter? Also, how did someone take it? How did it trace back to her? Because it was her paper? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, maybe she dictated it to her. I wasn't really paying attention. What? How could that letter get to the professor? I gave it to Damien. I reach out and give Ellen a quick hug. It'll be okay. I'm going to find out what's going on. Yeah, snooping. I stop through the halls, driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I pass on my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. He must be around here somewhere. Damien! It's my favorite freshman looking for me. Well, now he's an asshole, unless he didn't give it to her. I jab my finger into his chest. You gave my love letter, Professor Grabiner. He read it out in front of everyone, and then he did a spell to see who wrote it, and now my roommate's got a detention. Your roommate? She has better handwriting than me, so she rewrote it on pink paper that made it to make it look cute. She did me a favor, and now she's being punished for it. I hope you're happy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been bragging. That's what started this. Wait, what? I was telling some of the guys how I made my freshman write this letter for me. I was showing off. They thought it was funny, the very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter. Oh, I hope he's not lying. He seems just sad and kind of lonely. I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined they would try to use it against you, and I have no idea your roommate was involved. I'm not going to let them have the last laugh. Come on, Mary. First I'm going to apologize to your roommate in person. Then I'll go to Professor Grabiner. If someone gets attention for this, it should be me. He grabs my hand and pulls me along the corridor, slightly roughly. He looks a bit scary when he's mad, but I bet I did too. I know just how he feels. It's so unfair when mean people hurt innocents for no reason. Oh, I like him better now. He's less creepy and more like oh God, he's an anime character. God damn it. When we reached the horse hall, I detached myself from his grip. Let me go and fetch her, and I don't think she'd react well if you suddenly barged into her room. Seeing as you could apparently just barge into anyone's room at any time in a non-co-ed dorm. Of course. Not because you're a demon. Just because she's upset right now. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll wait. Well, yeah, obviously. I enter the room. Ellen is sitting on her bed with an odd expression on her face. Ellen, Damien's here to apologize. Some bully stole his love letter to pick on him. He said he'll go to the professor and explain. That's all right. He doesn't have to. What? William already did. He came to check on me, and I told him the whole story, and he's class president, and he said he could fix it. Oh, he's very sweet. So will you come talk to Damien? He feels really horrible at what happened. And I yelled at him, too, so I feel kind of guilty. Okay. She goes outside to talk to Damien. So our senior already rode to our rescue. Well, I guess that's good. The important thing is that it gets sorted out. Damien's gonna get in trouble now. Like, a lot of trouble, I bet, isn't he? It's not until after I wake up Friday morning that I realize something. Something very important which should have occurred to me before now. Virginia! Psst! Virginia, wake up! What? It's Friday the 13th! This game is absurd. So? Are there any special rituals we need to do or not do to protect us from the magical bad luck? Oh. No, Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. I doubt that. I feel like she's lying. So it's a good omen that our initiation finishes today. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the covers over her head. Yay, white magic. Yay! When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Good morning, Starshines. She is the best. I want to be friends with her in real life. I want you to be my teacher for everything ever. Better than a lot of my teacher. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time. Relax, get comfortable. That's very, very important when working with this particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. To some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. Yeah, that is true. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Cool! Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden. There's one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Oh, that's lame. Don't do it. You will regret it. I think she knows something. Something in her past. Now shall we go on with the lesson? What sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we'll be expelled, or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later. Success! Yeah. So I think I need to take a class twice to get a spell, or maybe that was just for that class, I don't know. All the day's activities were all called into the gym again, just freshmen at first standing together in a confused herd and whispering about the crazy tasks we've done this week. Then we heard the sound of heavy footsteps marching in union. Bow down, look up, you're too tall, don't turn your back to me, lower, lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. And that's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Coroner will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. That's never a good sign. A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? Probably nothing good. While everyone else is doing it. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, now I can't see and I have no idea what's going on. Me neither! I hear people moving around, whispering, one or two giggles. I wait. Eventually I feel a hand touching my shoulder. Sit up carefully. Now on your feet. I stand up with unseen hands under my elbows steadying me. Then one of those hands pushes me. Hey! Round and round and round she goes. Where she stops, no... Oh, this is bullying. This is straight up bullying. This cannot be allowed at the school. I feel myself spun around, passed from hand to hand. Stop! They hold me swaying in place. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Well, that's just threatening. Walk forward slowly. That voice sounded familiar. Well, whatever, I'll play along. I follow the instructions of the voices and try to guess where I'm going. Through the building, out a door, across the grounds. Step up. Up. Carefully now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head guiding me into a van. That's sketchy. This is sketchy. Sit down, I'll strap you in. I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats. So okay, we're going to a drive. To the mall, to a cave, to a hotel, to a secret underground temple. I hope it's not a hotel, that would be super creepy. At last we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the car. Surprise! What? Initiation is over, now it's time for the party! Ooh, party. Groups of students lounge around the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables grown under watermelons, punch bowls, and chafing dishes. I don't know what a chafing dish is. There's soda and barbecue and games and presents from the seniors to their freshmen. You bought me a present? Actually, we're supposed to make them, but I've never been good at that sort of thing. So here. He hands me a small box. Inside I find butter. And you don't have to share it with anyone. Dude! This dude is cool. I giggle. He smiles at me and seems so perfectly happy that I can't imagine why anyone would think of him as an evil demon. He doesn't really look very evil. I know he has the demon wings and has blue skin. But other than that, he seems like a pretty swell guy. Come on, let's go join the party. I'm just getting started. Alright! Everyone's here. This would be a good chance to get my roommates to meet Damien and see he's not a bad guy. But if that backfired and they said something mean to him, it could spoil the party. What should I do? I introduced Damien to Ellen. Oh, you should meet my roommates. Are you sure? They're nice. You'll like them. Actually, you already met Ellen, but wasn't the best moment at the time. This should be much better. Ellen blends into crowds, but William is tall and distinctive, and since he's her senior, they'll probably be together. Ellen is wild seed like me, and she's really smart and better at schoolwork than I am. Look, there she is. Hi, guys. Hi, Mary. Look what William gave me. She holds up her hand to show off a string bracelet with little clay beads on it, spelling out Ellen. That's adorable. Oh, that's cute. What did you get? Butter. Why would you give her something like that? Ellen knows why. Alright. Anyway, I thought this would be a good time for you and Damien to get to know each other better. Yes, Ellen, this is Damien, who nearly got you into a lot of trouble. Well, I know William's gonna be a dick about this. This game is very, very predictable. Right. That's not fair. It wasn't his fault, and he tried to fix it. Yeah, funny how someone just happened to get past his room's protections that day. Leave the door unlocked. Do you regularly check the locks on my door, William? I thought you'd gotten over that little... Anyway, everything's turned out alright in the end. So please don't fight. But brawling is what the wolves are best at. Ooh, dis. Ellen's right. You guys have nothing to fight about. Everything's fine. Let's just enjoy the party, okay? Come on, we should get refreshments. I bet Virginia's already stacking her plate. Probably. Ha 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 ha. I got less stress. Which is good, because I had a lot of stress. Saturday morning, I wake to find an envelope under my door again. Our allowance is in one extra. My parents finally wrote me. I open up the envelope intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim through. They send their love and hoping I'm having fun at boarding school. That's it. No mention of what they've been doing, no questions about the friends I've made, not even any questions about magic. How can they not ask about magic? I would ask about magic. Before I got here, I had no idea that was what was possible. There was only that brief moment of magic back when I was 13, before the officials came to turn off the power and give me the choice. What? For 3 years I've had to wait and wonder, can they just take away magic? Because that seems like it would be overpowered, and I should learn that if I'm gonna fight other witches and wizards. And now I'm finally starting to discover an entire world of possibilities, and they don't even ask? Well, they're probably a little frightened, to be fair. Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or they figure I'll tell them when I want to tell them. I still haven't written. I'm so bad. Yeah, you should have written first if you were waiting. I'll write them a letter tomorrow, really. But for today, I have to decide whether or not to go out. I think I'm going to end it there, everyone. Actually, just in case this recording goes bad, just save another slot. Alright. So that is it for, today. Put into the title. And, this has been Colby with OriginalBroSaves. This has been another episode of Magical Diary. Horse Hall. Oh, it has a subscript. Is there another Magical Diary game? I should find out. Next time on Magical Diary. See you then. Goodbye.